Lifestyle Zone, guys. Where you're watching it from, we'll know that where I am right now in Uganda, it's Sunday, and I might tell you that it's happening today. Arsenal is playing a team which goes by the names of Chelsea in a tournament known as the Mindset Series in there. It looks to be exciting because both of these teams had not yet played a very well-tested side into what we call the preseason tournaments. This looks like a very good checker in there. It looks to be a favorite tournament in here, and I look forward to see the likes of Chelsea fielding their best team in there. And I've already gone there and did the predicted lineup of a team which goes by the name of Chelsea. You can go into the description box below and you can find the link of the predicted Chelsea lineup against a team which goes by names of Arsenal, because right now we are focusing on a team which goes by the name of Arsenal in there. Arsenal has played several preseason games in there, and one notable, the first one they played against a team which goes by Hibernian. Arsenal lost 2-1. Arsenal played a team which goes by names of Rangers, and they won Rangers, and they drew with Rangers by 2 goals. They both scored 2 goals. It ended in a 2-goal draw in there. Arsenal versus Rangers in there. Arsenal went ahead to play against a team which goes by names of Millwall, 4-1 in there. And their latest that they've just played was against Watford, and I think Arsenal netted in 4-0. Chelsea, their previous one, the last one they just played a team which goes by names of Bournemouth, and they scored 2-1 in there, and they look like this time around they are going to field a more experienced side in there, because almost all their players are back apart from Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount is going to be back on Monday. There is Ben Chilwell in there. Remember, the Chelsea players that were into the Euros in there are going to return on Monday, because they played, like Jorginho played for Italy in there, and a player who goes by the names of Mason Mount, Ben Chilwell, and Reece James played for a team which goes by the names of England, and that was the final, Italy versus England in there. So these players are not yet back, but they are really going to be back, I think, on Monday. That is the final day they are supposed to be there to train, but those are out. But there are those that are already in. The likes of Timo Werner, Kai Havertz are around, and we expect them to play a part into this match in here. And I expect this one to be one of the games that Arteta is really going to use to test his side against the big sides, because Chelsea is a big side. They are the reigning European champions. There is no way you can let them down. Chelsea is the big deal, and I feel like Arsenal are really going to be having a very big test in there today. Remember, this game is happening in the North London. Is the Emirates Stadium in there for Arsenal. That means Arsenal is entertaining or hosting a team which goes by the name of Chelsea. Later, Arsenal will go ahead and play a team which goes by the name of Tottenham Hotspur on the 7th of August in there, to see to it that they prepare for their Brentford game that is opening up with the Premier League season in there on the 13th, and Arsenal is playing away. Ben White is not expected into this one. Ben White was unveiled on Friday, so he has just joined the team. He trained yesterday with the team. He is first training with the team in there. Ben White was there, he trained, so we don't expect him to be part of the squad in there. Granit Xhaka is back, but we don't expect him to be into this match, because I think he will play a part into that game against the team which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur. That is next weekend in there on the 7th, because he looks like Arsenal really want him to stay. They are granting him a new contract with Torreira. News that has really blown, or that has annoyed a segment of Arsenal fans. In something that I really came and told Arsenal fans, this is something great. If you're going to be a great team, there are talents you don't lose. You don't lose your experienced players. Hector Bellerin, Granit Xhaka are players that have been Arsenal for some time, and they know what Arsenal is all about, and they've seen it happen at Arsenal. So I think those are the players that a man who goes by names of Arteta should really use to come up through and really elevate the level of Arsenal to the next level. They should guide the likes of the Lokongas, Nuno Tavares, Ben White in there, because when you look at Arsenal, they lack depth in experienced players. The only experienced players, I always count them into my videos that I do here on a daily. One, the first experienced Arsenal player may be Leno, Hector Bellerin. You bring in David Luiz left. You bring in a player who goes by the names of Thomas Partey, Aubameyang, and Lacazette. I think those are the 5 experienced players Arsenal are having now. When you see the likes of Granit Xhaka being granted a chance to stay at Arsenal, just really pinch yourself and really feel blessed, because to me I think it's really very good to keep players like Granit Xhaka. Give him a new contract. He's 28 years old. he can give you some 2 good seasons, then you will sell him. Hector Bellerin in there. Most of Arsenal fans really hate Hector Bellerin, but he has assists on him, he has goals on him. So I don't know. He wants really to leave, but Arsenal doesn't want him to go. But allow me jet into this so-called predicted lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, as they talk on a team which goes by names of Chelsea. The game is happening today at the Emirates in there. Thank you for watching in the football news. Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone is the channel in there where we are doing this late night video in there, and I see people are on, and you can as well go into the comment section and you tell me which players do you think should Arteta start, as they talk on a team which goes by the names of Chelsea in there. As you see, the pitch well demarcated in there, so we are going to plot each and every Arsenal player into the position we expect him to start and play into this game of Chelsea at the Emirates. Smash the like button, comment and share. You can as well tell me where you're watching in from, because it's always nice to know where you guys are watching in, because you guys have shown me mad love on this channel. So feel free to come through, go into the comment section and tell me where you're watching in from, and tell me again which players do you want Arteta to start in there, because for us we are getting kick-started anytime from now. As you see down there, it's the predicted lineup of Arsenal versus Chelsea. Bernard Leno is welcome, is expected to be goal again in there. Remember, Bernard Leno, that Arsenal goalkeeper, being placed straight back into the starting lineup for the Watford clash, despite only arriving from holiday a few days prior. Leno's importance was made clear. That is helped by him by being supported by the 19-year-old, that is Okonkwo, Enitop, and Alex Ranson in there. So we expect those to come in through. And the other player that is going to play part into this game is going to be Callum Chambers in there. He's going to be playing the right back in there. He played center back last time and showed strong positioning. However, he's best at right back, and on Sunday it's likely that his fellow fullback will do the majority of the attacking in there. So that is Callum Chambers in there for you, playing the right back in for Arsenal. I don't know what you think. Do you give him a start? You can as well go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this lineup that I'm really. Remember, Arsenal are going to play a 4-2-3-1 in there. He tried out a 4-4-2 and it really failed out. I've seen even Leicester City trying to do a 4-4-2. I think 4-4-2 might be back, because I last saw it happen those days of Arsene Wenger in 2000 and Sir Alex Ferguson 2000. I think the system changed to a 4-3-3 in 2007, 2008. Now, Rob Holding is expected to play into the central defense of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, as they talk on a side which goes by the names of Chelsea. It's either Holding or Chambers to play here, given Ben White is not yet up to speed, and Chambers, being better suited to fullback, makes this decision a fairly obvious one in there. So I think they've been having most of the playing time into what we call the so-called pre-season tournaments in there for Arsenal in there, and I expect Pablo Mari to partner with Rob Holding into that central defense role in there, because Pablo Mari has looked great. And by the way, I know he's really going to start because the manager is using them a lot, and I think a man who brought him into the Arsenal, it was one of the signings of a man who goes by names of football director of, no, that was the first signing I think for him in there, gotten from Brazil and came in at Arsenal. So Pablo Mari looking great in there, and very many people thought that Nuno Tavares is going to start. I don't think he's going to start. Kieran Tierney is going to start in there because it looks like that number is his, but Nuno Tavares is giving him a chase for the position of that left fullback in there for Arsenal. But Kieran Tierney is better than Nuno Tavares, though I think with time Nuno Tavares will really become a threat to Kieran Tierney, because Nuno Tavares offers a lot, especially when going forward in there, because Kieran Tierney is good, but I think there is a lot that comes with a man who goes by names of Nuno Tavares, like goals in there, those runs and crosses. Even Kieran Tierney is good. So Arsenal left back position is really full and it's fully packed, and wait for the action in there. In the middle of the park, in the midfield pivot, it's going to be a double midfield pivot. Thomas Partey, the man who came in from Atletico Madrid at 45 million pounds in there to come into Arsenal. He's really going to be part of the party as his name. He's not going to miss out. He's not going to miss out on the party that is going to be at the Emirates Stadium in there, and is going to feel tribute with the newly signed guy in there. Remember, I've seen the guy. The boy has a nice touch, and I think people are really expecting lots from him. And Lokonga is the real deal, guys. Lokonga is that player that I think is really going to take Arsenal places, especially into that CDM role. He came out and told us into his interview that most people think that I'm really better playing as a 6, but I'm a box-to-box player. I can play both, but I think he's really good. I like his touch, the way he passes his ball. His fast touch is great. His technique in there, his passing range is good. So his flair, oh my God, Lokonga is a real deal. We expect him really to learn more from the likes of Granit Xhaka in there. Smith Rowe, shirt number 10 for Arsenal, given a new long-term contract in here at Arsenal, and he's going to play into the central attacking midfield of a team which goes by the name of Arsenal ahead of this encounter of Chelsea in there, where we expect to see Arsenal parading one of its best lineups, and we are really going to weigh in Arsenal whether they should really get in Maddison, Locatelli in there. That's when we get to know whether Arsenal really needs such players. Me, I really think that he has an eye for goal, and he just playing time. Arsenal should really get him playing time in there, and they are really going to get the best out of Nketiah in there. So that is the predicted Arsenal lineup against the team which goes by the names of Chelsea. Remember, they are playing a tournament known as the Mind Series in there, and it's like a tournament in there that is a charity in there to really get money and really boost the mindsets of people having been hit a lot by what we call COVID in there. So we expect Arsenal to line up like that. I don't know what you guys think about my lineup that I've chosen for Arsenal with my team in here, with Bernard Leno in goal, Rob Holding central right back, Pablo Mari and Calum Chambers right back, Pablo Mari and the player who goes by the names of Rob Holding into the central defense, Kieran Tierney playing off the left back, double midfield pivot of Thomas Partey and the player who goes by names of Lokonga, the new Arsenal signing from Anderlecht, the Belgian who plays for under 21 in there, highly rated in there, playing into that double midfield pivot of Arsenal, as he's going to play a CDM role. That is, Lokonga will sit there and Thomas Partey will do the box-to-box roles into there, and Lokonga will provide shield to what we call the back four of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Thomas Partey in there, expected to really guide a man who goes by names of Lokonga, but Lokonga will really be protecting the back four as Thomas Partey does what he does best of playing his box-to-box role in there. When you look at Smith Rowe in there, he's going to play into the central attacking midfield in there. He has lots of things to prove. That is Smith Rowe. And the manager goes by names of Mikel Arteta in there. Lots of things to prove to the world that he really deserves that place in there for a team which goes by names of Arsenal, because people have a thought that a man who goes by the names of Maddison or Odegaard needs to return to Arsenal to really come and play that role. But Smith Rowe having been given a shirt number 10, and remember, the manager came out and said, who goes by names of Arteta, that it is Smith Rowe who came out and told him that get me that shirt number 10 in there. Remember, Dennis Bergkamp wore that shirt number, Robin van Persie wore that number, and Mesut Ozil. All those were talented, and they did lots of things for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Now, in this game against Chelsea, it's high time he really showed us what he's good at. And remember, he really scored against Chelsea, I think, last season. That is Smith Rowe in there for you, meaning he holds a very good record against a team which goes by names of Arsenal. This is the second last game for Arsenal in there, as their last preseason game is going to be against Tottenham Hotspur in there, into this Mind Series tournament in there. Pepe being on our lips, and we've been criticizing him for a very long time, but I think last season Pepe really put gum onto our lips and told us that put some respect onto my name. Put my respect onto my name, and we really did, because he really had a fantastic season. He was creating goals, he was running all over the pitch, he was sitting down defenders, he was creating assists for Arsenal. So Pepe really had a very fantastic season. No sooner a man who goes by names of Arteta came in than Pepe really made a very big turnaround into his career in here. at Arsenal in there and is having a very great season. So guys, feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this predicted lineup that I've come up with my team. Go into the live chat. I really want to hear from you guys and react to what you think about it, because the game is on today. Arsenal is playing Chelsea and we are doing our first watch along onto this channel in here, which goes by the names of the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. So guys, endeavor to subscribe so as not to miss out on our watch along. First watch along onto this channel is going to be Arsenal versus Chelsea, and it's happening today at the Emirates. Aubameyang, the captain, playing off the left attacking side of the midfield in there. So he's really, for me, I really see him as a central forward in there, but he's being played off that side. I don't know why, but I don't see him giving us the base that he's supposed to get, because Arsenal is a more creating side in there, because he has very many players that can play that side, but I don't know why they play him that side always. That is a man who goes by the names of Aubameyang in there for you. So to me, I really think Aubameyang should be leading the line, but that's how Arsenal plays him. He's being played off the left side in there, that is the left wing in there, and you never know, he's a wide forward, and let's see to it that whether he goes back and perfects that role in there of a wide forward in here onto the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle. So now Nketiah is expected to lead the line tomorrow as Arsenal plays a team which goes by names of Chelsea. So that is my team in there. The likes of Nuno Tavares, Hector Bellerin, or Derek Suarez are expected to come through. Who else? Maitland Niles, Grant Xhaka is not going to be part. Ben White is not going to be part of this squad, so I don't expect him to come through as Arsenal really plays a team which goes by the names of Chelsea. So that's what I had for you in here onto the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. My name is Rokan David, aka Radion, to this channel. Feel free to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. Those that are going to watch this video, you should go into the description box below. There is what we call another link that links you to a video of a predicted lineup of Chelsea versus a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there that I did earlier. So I'm out for now. See you later. 5 finger salute, guys. Love you. I love you. I love you all. I love you all. And good night. Good morning. Bye bye. I'm out.